During the season, a lot of players, they said it's an honor to play for the Team USA. Also, it's an honor to play for Popovich.
Yeah.
But of course, then they said they want to focus on the season instead of coming to China. So what do you think about fewer NBA stars playing in FIBA for USA team this year?
Well, I think it's different for a lot of them. I mean, some of those guys haven't had the opportunity to play for the United States, and I'm sure, if their health allowed them to, they certainly would have been over here playing. But a lot of those guys are coming off of serious injuries and trying to figure out how to navigate through that to get healthy again, 100%. Other guys are moving, right? Moving different cities, got families that they need to settle in, and it's a big adjustment for families. So I certainly understand that.
In 2008, you were part of the Team USA in Beijing Olympics. So where do you see your gold medal and your performance in your legacy?
Well, the gold medal for me sits right there at the top because it's, especially that 2018, because that was a period where, we had lost the last few times, and, the competition in the world had truly caught up, and, we put together this group of individuals and trying to make this group of individuals into a team with some high-powered, stars. And we wound up having a great time, got a chance to know each other quite a bit, and went out and played and got the job done. So.
And you just said you had enough time to knowing each other. What are some other factors you think are really affecting the records of Team USA this year?
Well, yeah, I think it's the teams that they were playing against, you have to keep in mind that they have been playing together for a very, very long time. The culture of European basketball is much different than that of the States, where a lot of these teams grow up playing together. International basketball together, playing for the national team together, whether it's the junior, 15, 16, 17 U teams. And so they have a natural understanding of what they like and don't like and how they play defense together, offense together. They know how each other think. And that was a huge leg up for them. And we put together a group of guys that are really, really talented basketball players individually, but haven't had enough time together yet. To be able to figure out how to take some of these teams apart.
I want you to recall your first FIBA experience. What was the most difficult part for you?
First FIBA experience was trying to find footage of the players that I'm playing against. Because that's a huge advantage that they have, is that they can turn on any television and watch you play. But when I'm going up against a team from Greece, or I'm going up against a team from France, I don't know who these guards are, right? And a lot of these guards are choosing to stay in France and play. They're choosing to stay in Greece and play. They're more than capable of playing in the NBA. So I need to be able to find game film so I can watch them and study them and prepare for them versus them just being able to study me all the time.
And we saw a lot of movements during the off season. That's also part of the reason you mentioned, there's a lot of things going on. So we saw Kawhi and Paul George joined Clippers. We saw James Harden, and now Russell Westbrook's joined the Rockets. So which one is the best duos you see in this offseason?
It doesn't matter. I think it matters what they put around those two guys, and then what is the offensive and defensive system that they're going to be executing. You can have marquee names and put those marquee names together and kind of guess if they can play together or not. But ultimately, it comes down to what system do you have them in, and how does that affect the rest of the guys.
And after FIBA, of course, everyone's going to pay attention to the new season starting. And among Clippers and the Lakers, you have a tremendous experience with those two teams. Which team you think will be better in the next season?
Again, it's a huge question mark, right? Because, Kawhi's been dealing with health issues. Paul's been dealing with health issues. Bron's going into his 17th year, I think, 17th, 16th, I'm not sure. Anthony Davis been dealing with health issues off and on throughout his entirety of his career. So there's a lot of question marks. I mean, we tend to look at the season and kind of say, okay, well, this is going to be the best team, and this team over here should be finishing in the top three. Now it's hard to gauge because you do have a lot of strong duos, but if one of those duos one of those guys get hurt, then how does that compromise? Because it changes everything. So, we'll see.
And is this different for a player dealing with the stardom in today's league than it was before for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's a little different now because everyone is essentially a journalist in that regard. I remember growing up, it was a big deal to write a piece about a game or to do an interview or something like that. But nowadays, everybody's a journalist. So I think it makes things a little different for young guys growing up now.
And you actually considered to join Clippers before at one point of your career.
Yeah.
Do you understand why Kawhi chose Clippers over Lakers?
Well, I think he wanted the challenge of trying to turn the Clippers around. And I think he saw a great opportunity if Paul George wanted to participate in that challenge with him. You know, both kids are from LA, and you know, Lakers was their favorite team, but you know, you grow up and you know, things change. So I think they both saw it as an opportunity, as a challenge to try to take a Clippers organization that's says all the right things, has been doing the right things in terms of turning the team in the right direction. They saw it as a great chance to jump in and be a part of it.
And we want to talk about the injury because you suffered Achilles injuries before, and of course, Katie had that too. And now, what's your suggestion you're giving to him, and also what do you think he's facing throughout that recovery process?
Well, I think it's a lot of patience. I mean, it's different. You know, Achilles, you're not dealing with a muscle where you can, you know, work it back into shape. I mean, you have to let the tendon heal, and you can't rush it at all. So it's a lot of being patient and then paying attention to what the doctors are saying. And you have to do the physical therapy every single day, and it's boring. I mean, it's really boring. Like, you know, it's really, really boring. But you have to be able to find the small little challenges, you know, and kind of the everyday boring stuff, because that is what will get you to where you want to go. So.
Then let's talk about the FIBA. Of course, we know that you coached your daughter's basketball team, and when you see the players playing on the court, do you feel a little bit itchy that you actually want to coach for a team?
No, I don't.
Why? Why not?
No, I don't enjoy that. I enjoy helping kids learn, you know, especially at an early age, because you can teach them and then they can figure things out and then they can grow and evolve, and there's a certain level of excitement that comes from that. You know, at this level, it's different. At this level, you're coaching just for results, and I don't enjoy that part of it. I enjoy watching kids learn.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.